So today I am at a pro paintball tournament. I'm not playing though. Well, I'm not sure if they're pro, but we'll see. My friend is participating in it, but it looks pretty intense. Based off of the amount of freaking shooting you hear. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's sponsored by Lone Wolf, nice. But yeah, I'm gonna find my friend, and apparently I might be able to help with the stream or something like that, so it should be pretty fun. Let's see if I can find him. Where are they? Yo, man. Dude, you barely, how are you gonna recognize me? How's it going, man?
That was awful.
All right.
Yeah, good to see you.
Did you just get off?
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Horrible.
Horrible? So, well, you guys were on just now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I hope I'm not too late.
No, you're fine. We have like 4 or 5 more games here.
All right, so dude, how does 3v3 work? Like, what's the format? How does it work?
So, we got 3 men.
3 people, okay.
3 people, 3 on 3.
All right, is there like hanging flags or anything like that?
No, but you gotta touch the other team's start point within 3 minutes if you want to win.
All right,
so you can do that before all 3 are eliminated, or when all 3 are eliminated, and you maximize the points that way.
All right, so basically you need to eliminate all 3 players, and you get points for eliminating players, and you get points by touching the other team's men.
Bingo, bingo, bingo.
All right,
like
cool.
A double home run.
All right, so technically you don't need to eliminate all 3 players in order to touch the men. You just have to, all right. But that's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right.
What's that?
People are getting food after this too, you said?
I believe so. I can ask around.
All right.
Oh, you got him. You got the corner. Oh, he's got a clear path now.
He can move up so much further. He can move up so much. There's so much space.
Too.
Yeah, come on. Go, Snake, go. Up.
Yeah.
All right, that's 1 down.
That sucked being in that position. I shouldn't have given it away.
Ooh. Now he's been down. Now middle has to move up.
Yeah. I don't think they know the count. They're not communicating.
They're not talking at all.
Yeah, because it's 3-1. But
But
they figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, so our...
Oh, Snake just got decked.
Yeah.
Dude, the Snake played, I'm gonna be honest, I agree with the Snake playing aggressive here, but they gave this guy a chance now. Like,
oh, he's potting out. Oh.
Shoot.
Yeah, they gotta communicate, you know.
They're not talking at all.
Yeah.
Like, why is their Dorito going so slow?
Yeah, this is the time that you just run and gun, you know. Oh, he's out. Hopper.
60 seconds.
They traded though.
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah, we got
that should not have been that close. Yeah.
It's kind of hard to counter.
3-0! Square!
Get down!
Oh no.
That's not ramping closer.
What?
That wasn't ramping.
No, you gotta look inside first before you go in.
You didn't ramp it. You just...
Well, yeah, but he...
How bad of a miss was that? Bad.
Game stopped.
Jake needs to stop running up there because he's not looking. He would be better just hanging back and fucking him going up there.
And in the hole, we have
Wow, they take this seriously. Very serious. Shoot. I don't blame them though. They're a really, really freaking good team. So like, that's the first time I saw them get cleaned up like that. But we'll see what happens. Going Nice. Oh no. Ah. Nice. Major.
Dave hit him first. Dave hit him first.
Dude, that was awesome.
Dave hit him first.
100% he hit
Did he hit him first because he's on your team? Or did he hit him first because... Nice.
Dave got it.
Wow.
Yeah, Dave!
Wow.
Watch it happen.
Look at this. I mean, I'm standing up here. I didn't see it.
This is not a hit.
Come on.
Who's the top ref?
That is not
At all.
What about the one on his pot pack? Oh yeah, dude, you got a big old hit on the back.
Dude, he
Yeah,
slid
you're
backwards into all the paint.
Yeah. I watched him get hit twice before sliding in there.
Is that a swing?
They had enough bodies, so I don't know.
I was still alive.
Yeah, I know.
That doesn't matter at all.
They had enough bodies to cover it.
Who hit him? The guy that he shot? The guy that he shot. I mean, he shot the guy. He shot the guy. Who hit him? I'm acting. How's that not a minor on them? I'm acting as coach. Who's the head ref? Touch it. I don't understand how it's not a minor on them.
What the heck? So basically what just happened was, I never explained the rules, but basically what happened is that yellow thing on a field is a flag. You can barely see it. It was a minor penalty, and with a minor penalty, that basically penalties in paintball eliminate players. Basically, it's like you're out. Basically, one person from the Disciples hung, meaning he touched the box to like end around after he swung and shot another player. But basically, there was not much time left, so he sprinted to it, and then he touched it at the very last second. And then they thought he got but the thing is, you can't touch it if you were shot. Otherwise, that's a penalty. And basically, that's why players usually check themselves, like to make sure they're not hit by paint or anything like that before they touch it. And they thought he was shot, but as you can see a sea of yellow over there right by the bin. Those are paintballs underground, which is why he looked like he got shot, because he slid on the paintballs as he touched it. So, but basically, so they're mad right now. They're mad at this because they, their teammates got a penalty which wasn't deserved, and it just happens, I guess. But I don't know. Like, I mean, I saw it clear as day. It didn't look like he got shot at all. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Actually, I'm gonna go down there and see. Question: did that penalty on the Disciples get reversed just now?
No reverse.
No reverse.
It won't reverse. So we had 3 bodies alive,
Yeah.
right? So the flag took out 2 players,
Yeah.
right? And the last player that was alive, he didn't call himself out at all. Said, "I'm clean." Touched the box, scored the point, and it was clean. So it went to the Disciples.
It went to Disciples, so
Correct.
it's all good. Yeah, because I saw them just try to flag the Disciples. Didn't they?
No. They flagged. Yeah, they did flag the Disciples for a minor.
Yeah.
And the minor came out to have 1 player eliminated and then 1 player pull for the.
So they realized it doesn't matter anyway because
There's a third
there's a
player.
third player. All right, so they're all good.
Yep.
All right,
They
cool.
came together and said, "Hey, was that a 3rd player?" Yes. Done.
All right, perfect. Nice. Good. Glad that worked out. Thank you. All right. So it did work out. Yo, what's up? Okay, this is the devotional part of the video. This is when I step aside, share a Bible verse that I read, what it means to me, how it helped me, and how I think it could help you too. So if you don't want to stay for this part, which will be about 5 to 7 minutes, just skip to the timestamp. But if you do want to stay for something that I think will be helpful and cool, I got some new clothing printing material. So I'm going to print it onto some clothes, and I'm going to share with you what I read. So come on, let's go. Okay, now that all that stuff's set up, I'll share the verse that I'm going to share with you today. So it's in the book of Esther, chapter 4, verse 14, and it goes, "For if you remain silent at this time, relief and deliverance for the Jews will arise from another place. But you and your father's family will perish. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position such a time as this." So basically, what's going on in this book is the king at the time entrusted somebody that was close to him named Haman with a signet ring. Basically the ring that you could like put a signet or like a mark in to like wax. So when you like, it's like an official seal almost for decrees. So basically the king entrusted his word to Haman. So Haman could say, hey, my word is basically the king's word. The intention was for Haman to be able to help the communities that the king was in charge of. But instead, Haman made decrees to kill the Jews and destroy their communities and terrorize them. Now there was another person at this time named Mordecai, who was expecting God to deliver the Jews when they ended up in trouble. So he was praying fervently for it, but God was not like per se just like freeing them miraculously, right? Now, of course, this is in the book of Esther, so there is a person named Esther who is the queen at this time. And basically, nobody was allowed to go into the king's provinces or like court without invitation. They died for doing so if they showed up without invitation, unless the king allowed them to do so. So before I continue the rest of this about what Esther does next, I'm going to heat this thing up.
Alright, still not as flat as I'd like, but can't be helped.
All right, now that that's set up, I'll continue. So what happened was Esther knew that she wasn't allowed to go into the king's court or provinces without permission. But she realized that she had the ability as the queen to save these people from Haman's actions if she spoke up. So she decided that she was going to do just that. So how did this work, right? She went to the king's provinces. He allowed her to live, and she invited the king and Haman to 2 special banquets where she would then go on to expose Haman's actions to the king directly with both of them there. So that way, like, it would be like, okay, you can't defend yourself. You don't have time. He doesn't have time to make up something or anything like that. She was just able to expose him right then and there. And what all this means to me, right, is if I have the ability to save someone, I must do so. Like, we can't wait for God to fix everything the way Mordecai was, right? Instead, you have to ask for his direction. So, like, you might have to look at where your surroundings are and always pay attention to where your surroundings are, or at least I am. And the best part of the verse for me was at the very end. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this. Such a time as this, right? So God might have put any of us anywhere for such a time as this. Esther's such a time as this was being the queen and being in a position where she could access the king, at least access him, even if it was without permission, so she could stop somebody that was committing a lot of atrocities towards the community surrounding the king's people, right? So that was one thing that it means to me. Yeah, and before I continue how I think it could help you, I'm gonna actually start putting some stuff under there.
Alright, let's take a look. A tiny bit off center, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Clean. Beautiful. Just peel this off. Come on. Rip, that didn't work. Alright, how about this one? Did this one work? That did work. That one did work. Alright, this one I have to get off completely. That's okay though. All right. I'm gonna have to peel this one off, but that should be easy actually. Not bad, not bad at all. All right, now that I got the first print on, let's wrap it up. So basically another thing in this is that God was in control the entire time, but both Mordecai, who told Esther about what was going on, and Esther, who ended up exposing Haman to the king, both of them had to act, right? And just like with them in our lives, God is in control, but we can't be idle. We need to act. So I would say if there is somebody you know that is being mistreated, right? Like last year, I knew of a couple friends that were experiencing domestic abuse, unfortunately. Or if you see an opportunity to help somebody, like my church actually, at the time of filming this, is working to erase, I believe, $3.4 million of medical debt in the county, which is pretty cool. If you see opportunities to help somebody, you gotta take them. Like, I understand that it could be very easy to just, since we know that God is sovereign and that God is in control of everything, it could be very easy to rely on him to do everything and almost expect him to do everything. But God works in many different ways, and one of the ways that he loves to work is through us. So this verse, and especially the such a time as this, I encourage you all to recognize your such a time as this wherever you are. And if you see an opportunity to help somebody out, remember this and act possibly if it's within your capacity to do so. So thank you for staying for this part. Hopefully this blessed you. And back on to the rest of the video.
Yeah, it must be them. Yeah, I was gonna say, feel free if you want to shoot, you can.
Try it?
Yeah, get some.
I mean, am I allowed to go onto there, or?
I'm probably on that field.
Yeah, is there paintball still in here? I'd want to try it just
Yeah, there's definitely still.
Cool, let's go. Do I need to have a mask on?
Yeah, you definitely will need a mask on.
All right, fine. I'll put the mask on just for a second. I mean, it'll help. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to, but sure. I was not even thinking about that. But sure, I'll try it as long as it's.
Yeah, get some like first person view or something.
Oh no, not for the not for view or anything like that. I mean, just I've never done a double trigger before, so I mean.
Think about it. Let me just.
You can just go in here right now.
Yeah.
There's really even any paintballs in here.
Oh, make sure you take the barrel stock off once you're in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Can we
Hang on.
please have the captain of Old Dirty
Here, do you want
Ballers
another
please
pod?
come to the registration table?
Yeah.
The captain of Old Dirty Ballers, please come to the registration table.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
All right, air on, gun, hold it
Yeah,
down.
wait. I would turn it on after you take the barrel stock off, because you don't want to shoot right into it.
All right, hold.
Yeah, you can walk on now. Just let them know that you're there.
Let who know?
That guy that's drilling. Oh, you're good now.
And I'm good now?
Yeah, you should be good. Yeah.
All right, thanks for letting me try that. I was not even expecting to try that. I'm cool with that, yeah.
It's fun, dude.
And also, it's also like, that's accurate. Like, I had no problem aiming that. I was like, I was not expecting, like, I was expecting to miss. Nah, that thing's easy to aim. Paintball's a lot easier to aim than meets the eye. Like, like I was watching all that, I'm like, how are y'all hitting all these shots that easily? And then I see, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That? No. Like that. That makes sense?
Yeah, just on the back of the goggles.
Usually
cool.
on the back of the goggles. If you're not going to be out on the field, have you ever been on the field?
No.
Okay. So once you're out on the field, have that on at all times.
Absolutely.
No one's going to question you. Always get a wristband from us before you come in. Show us that. We'll give you the wristband for free. Then you get to walk around the premise on the field.
Gotcha, yeah.
As a photographer on the field, you are 99.9% going to get shot. So if you're okay with getting shot, you can stand there and record.
I'm okay with getting shot.
And
Yeah.
that's the rough part. So you gotta find a mask for you that works best for you.
Yeah.
And then go from there. But welcome.
I can and will get shot. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
So with EPL. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Everyone calls me Panda. I am like the MC around here.
I'm
so
Sam.
Very nice to meet you, Sam.
All right.
Until
Cool.
next time.
Well, this is not what I expected to happen. This is not what I was expecting at all. Shoot. I am allowed to photograph with EPL paintball now, apparently. That's sick. Just because I walked out here with a camera. Praise God, you know what I'm saying? All right. David, you were awesome. Listen.
Played that way.
I mean, listen. It's a learning experience. All right, and you've had awesome days. You're gonna have even more awesome days in the past. Hey, listen.
Coach, you told.
Yeah, that's right, Coach Zencaster. If you stayed for the devotional part of this video, I really appreciate you. Hopefully, it blessed you. If you didn't, you just came for just to watch some paintball and watch me take some photos. I appreciate you also. Comment what you think I should do next.
Film more paintball.
All right, I guess I'm filming more paintball. There you go. There's the first opinion. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're watching this video, and I appreciate you for that.
You guys need gigs, hit them up.
Yeah, well, if I'm able to get to, I'm always down to do gig stuff for you. Anyways, have a good day.
Peace.